The council's official breakdown and prediction of UFC Perth. I'm going to tell you about these fighters. I'm going to tell you who I'm taking. And then on top of that, I'm going to compare myself with the market so you can see where I am compared to everybody else. Let's get into it. First fight, we're starting off with a prospect banger, man. Look, I like Don Marfryan. I think he's cool. The Street Buddha, what a name. But I'm going to rock with Cody Steele here to walk him down because Cody Steele does not give a fuck. And this man can throw power. So give me Cody Steele. Pretty consistent, but a lot of people, I'd say, are rocking with Cody Steele. But again, Fan is not a bad underdog by any means, so go for it. Themba Gorimbo versus Jonathan Makayev. And look, I like Themba Gorimbo. I fuck with this story. I know he kind of relies on his strength. I just think that Makayev is just going to really batter those legs early. That man has some nasty leg kicks, and I think it's going to slowly start to lean Jonathan's way, so give me the captain, Jonathan. As you can see, some love slowly going down and a little bit going up for Themba Gorimbo, but I'm going to go with Jonathan Makayev. I think they're really trying to boost him here. This is going to be a close fight, but I'm going to go with Makayev. Ben Johnston coming out of retirement against the party time. Wes Schultz, man. Look, Schultz is nasty on the ground, man. Schultz is nasty on the ground, and I think this is the coach. His student was supposed to fight Wes Schultz, so now the coach stepped in. A little short notice, coming out of retirement. I'm not sure how that's really going to feel, but give me party time. Really crafty on the ground. And I am taking, the lesser pick fighter here. You can see the market is slowly coming down, but still 58% for Johnston, so do what you will. Vince Morales versus Slickness Thickness, baby. And I'm going to be rocking with Volk's training partner, Colby Thickness. I think he is 26 years old and developing. He's not as good as his last fight. I think he's just going to keep getting better. Very well-rounded. Now, Morales, yes, he's 3-8 in the UFC, but who he's fighting, it's kind of a gauntlet of, prospects. So I think Thickness is in that category. It was really high, and now it's slowly coming down. A lot of people rocking with Vince Morales. He is kind of a vet in the UFC. So if you want to take Morales, I don't mind it, but I'm going to rock with Thickness as well. Grappled game, all around, kind of squeak out a decision here. Jacob Malkoun versus Gerald Meerschaert. And look, I don't get why Malkoun is that high of a favorite. I don't know why Jacob Malkoun is that high of a favorite. I don't get it. I. Both got good grappling, and we know Meerschaert has found a way to, weather the storm and then make it happen. But, man, I don't know. Yeah, this to me is crazy. There's a reason why I'm not locking Malkoun. I'm still taking Malkoun to win, but bro, GM3 is a legend on the ground. He's a vet. He's crafty, but he has lost his last 4 or something. So give me Jacob Malkoun. Tafa versus Christian. Now look, as I'm talking about it, and I'm about to look, this man is way too tall and way too lengthy. I think he has an 8-inch height advantage, 4-inch height advantage, 8-inch reach advantage. Yikes. And Tafa ain't no, technical type of fighter, He like to fucking throw. So somebody's getting KO'd in this fight. I think that's the pick, but I'm going to squeak Tafa. I'm going to have to just rock with I'm just going to have to rock that I don't know, man. Tafa, fuck it. Look, Tafa 64% to Christian 36%. It could be 50-50. It could be flipped. I'm not banking on the fact that these guys are going to be high technical strikers. Somebody's just going to want to throw here. This is going to be a fun one. Cam Rouston versus Robert. Last name I don't really know how to say. But look, I'm going to rock with Cam Rouston. 14-3, 13 finishes. Great prospect coming off of 2 huge KO wins. I think he'll be a little bit more defensively sound here, especially going after against a power puncher. Find that counter he can and get the finish here. 61% for Rouston. I'm rocking with majority of y'all. But look, a lot of love down here to find that 1 KO punch. It could end before, the first round even ends. This shit could go out in the first round, bro. So we'll see. Extremely new fight right here. Not much to break down on it, but I am going to go with Rahiki Freaky. I don't really know too much about the other opponent. I know he trains at City Kickboxing, so he's with a really, really good gym. But I'm going to rock with Freaky here. Just an absolute prospect that everybody's falling in love with right now. 8 wins, 8-0, all finishes. Very good striker, lengthy. I'm rocking with him. Really new, as you can see, but I'm sure it's going to change as, you know, the fight gets closer, but I'm going to go with Rahiki. I'm picking just a KO here, but I kind of want to say, I hate me for it, I think I'm going to say Bam Bam by KO just because I could really use a shoey right now, bro. And that's it. 64% and more people are going up here. Look, Bam Bam has fought some of the best of the best. And yes, he's on a 6-fight losing streak, but Louis Sutherland, it's just two guys that are going to want to punch each other with no technicality or anything like that. That's it. Oh my God, Brando Pericic versus the most handsome man in the UFC. Look, I'm going to go with Brando. I am going to go with Brando. I'm loving who he's training with City Kickboxing. And Shamil Gaziev does gas pretty bad. If Brando can survive some of those power punches early, stick and jab, move around, kind of bring that pace up a little bit, I think he can gas out Shamil and take over from there. I think value is on Gaziev down here at this part of the market. But I'm going to rock with Pericic still. I'm going to rock with the Balkan Bear and see if we can get a finish win here. Steve Erceg versus Tim Elliott. Now, I want to lock Steve Erceg because we all love Steve Erceg. But Tim Elliott is so crafty and such an awkward style to kind of catch. Very good on the ground. He is, 5 out of his 5 fights? He's 4-1. Tim Elliott at 39 years old. Huge submission win over Kaya Sakura. He's nasty. I think this is going to be a good fight for Erceg because he doesn't have to worry about that chin because his chin has been tested. And I'm hoping he can get his confidence back here. And Erceg's very good on the ground. I think we can find a way for Erceg to counter having it on the ground and keep it on the feet, work his range striking, and get some good punches off and find himself a 29-28 decision. I understand the love for Elliott, and I think it's going to continue onward. I would have it 60-40 if I had it that way, but I'm still rocking with Erceg, man. I have to rock with Erceg. Co-main event of the evening, give me Quinlan. Yes, I am going against Beneil Dariush. And Beneil, I mean, yes, he's ranked, but it's just Beneil in his 3 of his last 4. He won 1, lost 3. Those 3 he lost are all by KO in the first round. I'm not saying Quinlan's going to go out there and KO him in the first round. Could that happen? Yes. But I'm expecting a little bit more of Quinlan showing off that he is incredibly well-rounded and technical. I think there's going to be a little bit of grappling here, but he's going to want to keep it on the feet. So he's going to want to scramble, get back to his feet, and then throw. Quinlan could get a finish here. I want to lock him. Don't know if I should lock him. Maybe I am. I don't know. 79%. That's disrespect on Dariush, to be honest. Damn. Main event of the evening, and yes, I am locking him. Look, JDM's boxing is top 5. Crisp boxing. Very good boxer. 0-2 start in MMA. Won 18 straight. What? Yeah, he lost to Islam, but I'm not locking Praches because of that. I'm locking Praches because his last 13 wins are by KO. Well, nobody's ever KO'd JDM. Nobody's ever KO'd half the people that Praches KOs. This man puts people out. He is so confident in that octagon. So fucking confident. And look, I know JDM's training with Craig Jones, right? So if he wants to take it to the ground, look, Praches is very dangerous on the ground as well. He doesn't show it because he just loves his striking. So give me Praches by KO, man. I think I don't see this going decision. I know this man likes to roll up, pour up, and party, but fuck it. He loves to KO people too. Praches, 53%. JDM, 47%. I personally wouldn't mind it even being flipped. JDM in his home country. We'll see what happens. Either way, Striker's Delight. Banger. Cannot wait.